Hello. Tragedy has happened here in Brookfield area. Young man on a scooter, it's e-bike, whatever you want to call it. I don't know enough details right now, but he was killed last Saturday by a driver in an automobile from the reports. So, my intentions for tonight's practice are for this person and for the other persons in the car. Nobody comes out unscathed from something like this. So I've been out here for about 4 weeks now, doing various different courses behind this wonderful grocery store. I'll talk to him before I name him, but nobody's bothered me here. There's a few neighbors around, bikes in the yard and stuff like that. And I'm setting up some pylon type things, milk crates to go around and practice figure eights and S's. Slow, controlled bike. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm an adult, like a big adult, like a big mama, but no kids. I'm 54, and I got into e-bikes at the same time that they started really proliferating here in the U.S., which is probably the same time the kids started. So, I know the people they know, I know the bikes they know, I know the language they talk, because it's not they and we, it's us, which includes you, everyone. So I've noticed I can't get anybody to work on the bike. I can't get anybody to talk about electric bike. I can't. Very, very low guidance, or where are the adults in the room? And they're just not addressing this. They let it get to the point where there's no regulation. Now they're trying to put regulation in behind something. No, but we can get at this issue that's growing, and however which way it goes, we can get at the core of it by teaching kids how to actually ride these bikes safely. All right, we're not teaching wheelies, we're not teaching tricks, we're teaching safety, we're teaching control of the bike, not just turning the throttle and whipping around and hoping for the best. We're teaching safety equipment, what equipment you need, what's going to get you ripped off. I'm talking to the parents a lot here, because oftentimes they'll have the card. The child is, paying for the bike and for equipment. I know the bikes. I've had a number of them. I haven't had a Stark Varg, nor a Saron Ultra B. So your kids say, Saronster has this, or Saronster has that. Well, good luck, getting some safety lessons from Saronster. I'm not here. I'm not even here to make money at all off this. I'm just here to help. Let's start working together. Let's just start working together. So I'm out here in this parking lot, generally in the evening, late, probably 9 to midnight, somewhere between there. You'll see me. I don't stay long, but I can give private lessons. It's not even lessons. Show up and let's learn how to control the bike, right? No matter what bike you have, you want to be able to ride that thing blindfolded with one hand and one foot. Now that's a hyperbole, but you get it. You get it. You want to know this thing inside and out, and we're going to fix them together, and we're going to ride them safely together. And who knows, we can create some sort of space and work with the area, the citizens and the local government. Let's do this thing right. It's in our power. When I say, I'm 54, yet I know I'm talking to a lot of parents, yes, but I'm really talking to all lovers of e-bikes. If you know what an RTR is, if you know what an RTR light is, if you know the price point of an RTR Lite, which sounds woo great deal, but then you're going to have to add 2 or 3K in upgrades. Do you know Borrowmax? Do you know Borrowmax? Okay. Yosma, love Yosma. Love my Yosma Pro right now. You know, the Granger, remember the Granger G3? They partnered with Honda on an electric bike. Kawasaki just made an electric bike. I was just about to purchase for the city, but it didn't work out, and which is probably better because, you know, as Saranster pointed out, it's slow and it doesn't have a lot of range. You know, and even the one, remember the one he did, the Nevia or something, and the thing was like a spaceship, and they sent him one and it didn't work, it conked out, and they sent him a second one, and it conked out again, had him in like snail mode or something. Yeah, I almost bought, well, I didn't almost buy it, but it was there at the place. So, anyways, that's, you know, I found the e-bike or e-moto very therapeutic for me at 54. 54-year-old woman. I am not married. I don't have any kids. Had a hair salon for 20 years until the pandemic. And I found a lot of peace riding a bike. And riding it, I have some limitations of physicality, so an e-bike works perfect. It's not loud, it doesn't have gas, there's no oil, it's not maintenance. It works for me, and it's going to work for a lot of people. And kids are growing up with this because eventually when they get older, they're going to get electric vehicles and we're not going to pollute the earth quite as much. So anyways, thank you for listening to this video. It's from the heart. And Billie Jean D11. That's my moniker at Gmail. Billie Jean D11. BILLIEJEAN DEE. That's Delta Echo Echo. Numeral 11 at Gmail. Billie Jean D11 at gmail.com. So if you're interested in coming out and just doing some really cool stuff, we say safety. No. We're going to master these bikes. We're going to be able to ride them on one pinky toe, slicing corners. If you can do it slow, where the gravity wants to pull you down, then you can do it fast. Slow is fast. Usually kind of not, so shut up. Moto Academy. Okay. Love to hear from you. Bye.